Hello everybody and welcome back to Sweet and Crafty. Mama Z is here. Welcome back to our original gingerbread man cookie decoration character transformation video. And as you saw in the thumbnail, today we are going to transform this giant gingerbread man cookie into Salem witch Sarah Sanderson from Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus 2. For this delicious, I should say, transformation, we will need the following ingredients: fondant, white frosting, different color icings. I already pre-made the following colors. I have burgundy, red, pink, skin color, and yellow, writing gels, edible markers, as well as baking tools, tray optional, variety of candies for decoration, and Sarah Sanderson for inspiration. And just like I say in all of our gingerbread man cookie videos, I like to protect my working space since this activity can get quite sticky and messy. Every time I buy these cookies, it's like a mystery, you know? Like I have to unbox it and hope that the cookie comes in one piece. Okay, so this cookie looks like it's not broken, even though I do see a little crack right there. And yes, the frosting, the fondant, edible markers, these gels, candies, obviously cookie, everything is edible. So here's my design of Sarah as gingerbread man cookie, and we are going to start by using fondant. So I hate wasting materials, and I did have this old fondant left from previous videos. This is why it's not in the best shape right now. But either way, we are going to roll it and flatten this fondant before we cut out the shape of Sarah's cape. Okay, now I am going to cut out the shape of the cape. Same thing on the other side. Let's remove the excess of the fondant and let's put it aside. We will need it later. Okay, now I am going to place it on the cookie, and we may have to trim a little bit more of the fondant, and we may need to shape it. Now I'm just going to cut out a little bit of the excess fondant, and we're going to put these two pieces aside. Meanwhile, I'm going to roll some more fondant. This time we will need this fondant piece for Sarah's dress. And while we have this piece of fondant already nice and rolled, I am going to cut out two collar pieces. Alright, looks like we have all the pieces that we need. Before we place the dress down, I am going to be using a little bit of fondant for support. I am going to press it down like that. Okay, now I am placing the dress part. Once we have the bottom of the dress, I am placing cape on top. We have this 3D effect, dress under and cape on top. And as I mentioned earlier, these pieces would be part of the collar on her cape. I did notice that I need to cut out some of the fondant because, as you see, Sarah's corset has a pointy shape towards the bottom. Let's start coloring Sarah's dress with this red frosting. Carefully spreading the frosting. Next, I'll be using this burgundy color for her cape and the collar. Now, while this frosting is still wet, I am going to spread it. Before I decorate the dress and the cape with candies, I am going to add her pink corset. Alright, we have so much frosting on her dress and her corset. And before I add color to her face, her neck, and her arms, I'm going to add some candies. As you see in this picture, her corset has stitches. So to define the stitches, I will be using these pink crystal candies. Next thing, she also has blue and green leaves. So for that, I will be using these delicious blue and green sprinkles and just spread them in random places all over her corset. Next, I'm going to be using the same sprinkles of red color and randomly sprinkle these sprinkles all over the red part of her dress. It gives the dress a nice sparkle and a texture. Looking at the bottom of her cape, I think something is missing, and I couldn't quite find any matching candies until I saw these ones that say boo on them. 3 on each side should be plenty. Alright, next let's go ahead and add color to her face and her arms. So as we see in this picture, she has spider webs on her sleeves as well as on her cape. Instead of the spider webs, I'm going to use actual spiders. I'm going to add them right here. To connect her cape, I am going to be using this orange bat. And next I'm going to make Sarah's necklace out of these pearly orange sprinkles. And for the center, I'm going to use this golden horn. Okay, this is funny. I know Sarah looks like old grandma right now, but actually this is the base. I purposely put this fondant under her hair because if I didn't do that, once I use the frosting to add her hair will just drop around her head and it wouldn't look flat. But before we do the hair, I want to do her face. I made 2 eyes out of fondant. Then in the center, I'm going to add blue pupils. And she has pretty dark makeup, so I'll be using this black decorating gel to add her lashes and eyeliner. And she also has dark brows, so I'll be using this black gel and shape her brows. Adding a black dot in the center of her eye and using a white sprinkle for the light reflection. Let's add her nose, this cute chocolate button, and gorgeous smile using this red sparkle gel. Sarah has a beauty mark, so we absolutely need to add one right under her lip. Using this black edible marker, I added eyeliner to her bottom eyelid. And now it's time to use this yellow color frosting to add her hair. It's very hard to see what earrings Sarah has, but I decided to add these golden unicorn horns as her earrings. I tried my best to transform this gingerbread man cookie into Sarah Sanderson witch. And I think all the details look pretty similar to the original. If you haven't already, make sure to check out Gingerbread Man Cookie transformation into Winfred Sanderson Witch on our Sweet and Crafty YouTube channel. Click the like button if you think I did a good job transforming this delicious gingerbread man cookie into this gorgeous Sarah Sanderson witch. Leave me a comment below and let me know if you watched Disney Hocus Pocus 2 and what are your thoughts about the new movie. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you soon. Bye!